it is me, Blue King I'll be here, and back with the What If. Today's What If is, what if Caulifla was from Universe 7? Now Goku would be sent to Earth, and Caulifla would come to Earth as well. Caulifla and Goku are not brother and sister, just to remind you guys. Caulifla, her father was a sea warrior, and her mother was Fasha, Bardock's best friend. So these two would know each other, you can say, and they would be kind of like best friends. They would be both found by old man. They would be both found by some old man. Goku would be found by Master Roshi, and Caulifla would be found by Grandpa Gohan. Goku is raised in the martial arts, and when he's 10 years old, he tells his master that he's heading out. He goes and finds an old grandpa. He says hello. Caulifla instantly goes and punches Goku in the face, saying, "Who are you and what are you doing on my land?" Caulifla hadn't killed Grandpa Gohan. She just thought it was an intruder. Grandpa Gohan tells Caulifla to get off the kid. Goku asks, "Can I stay here with you guys and train?" Master Roshi says, "Yes, you can be one of us." What's your name, kiddo?" "My name is Goku, and I was raised by Master Roshi." Grandpa Gohan is shocked and says, "Oh, my old master, I can definitely train you. You're part of the Sun family now. Your son Goku. You and Caulifla, do you know each other?" Goku looks at Caulifla and remembers something. "Caulifla?" He says her name. Caulifla looks at Goku with confusion. Caulifla never hit her head, but still, she kind of remembers Goku. "Kakarot?" Goku says, Yeah. That's my real name, but yeah. So, what's happening?" He confusedly asks. Well, she asks. Goku says, "Well, what's your Earth name?" Grandpa Gohan says, "I named her Caulifla because she said her name like 2 times." "What? So is your real name Goku?" Goku says, "No, it's Kakarot, but you can call me Goku." Master Roshi says, "Okay." Goku and Caulifla get in touch, and they like towards each other. They bond, and they fight together. Their power grows and grows. Goku is way stronger. Right now his power level is 100, while Caulifla still has a power level of 20. They train for about 5 years, when Bulma arrives being 15 years old. Remember, I guess Goku would be 16 and Caulifla would be 15, because they were born earlier. So Goku would be a little older. Bulma tells them that she's looking towards the Dragon Balls. Goku grabs the Master Roshi's Dragon Ball by flying in high speeds, grabbing it and telling his master, "I have to take this." Master Roshi says, "Sure, my grandson." Yeah, I guess Goku had 2 grandsons, 2 grandpas, I guess. Goku rushes back towards Caulifla, and yeah. Caulifla says, "Goku, take this!" Throwing it at Goku. Goku grabs it in the air, and he says, "Bulma, are you looking for these 2? "Yes." Bulma says, "Yes, jackpot." Goku says, "Well, do you have any other Dragon Balls?" Bulma says, "I have one." She gives it to Goku. Goku grabs it. He puts him on the ground, saying, "If the myth is true, we need 4 more Dragon Balls. Grandpa, take these." He throws them towards Grandpa Gohan, and Grandpa Gohan grabs them and puts them safely. "Okay, my grandson, I'll go with Caulifla and Bulma. You stay here." He says, "Okay." They run and gather the other 4 Dragon Balls. Goku knew the Kamehameha, so when the fire is going down, he just fires a Kamehameha, and the fire is out. They grabbed another Dragon Ball. They would never encounter Yamcha, or they would, but Goku just sidekicks him and flips him, and he would just be on the ground unconscious. They grab the other Dragon Ball, and they need one more Dragon Ball. They rush towards Pilaf, and they instantly grab the Dragon Ball, and Goku does a side flip again, knocks Pilaf out. Then Caulifla kicks the wolf guy and punches Mai in the face, knocking them out. They leave and they go to Grandpa Gohan. They said them. Goku says, "Come out, Shenron." Shenron's out, and they were confused what they should wish. Caulifla says, "We should wish for one of our parents to be back to life." Goku says, "Good idea. But my parent or your parent?" Caulifla says, "You should revive one of your parent, because my mother died before your dad." Goku says, "That's true." They say, "Can we revive Bardock and bring him to Earth?" "Your wish is my command," Shenron says. Now, before you guys go spam in the comments, the Dragon Balls can wish a ton of people that have been dead for 1 year to come back. But if it's just one person, they can't come back. Bardock appears in front of Goku, and Goku jumps in his arms, hugging his father. "Dad, you're back!" Goku's power level from the adventures right now and from training with Caulifla was 200. Bardock's power level was 1,000 though, so he was strong. Then he looks at Caulifla. Fasha looks like you, doesn't she? From the face, you're exactly the same. And I see you have the cockiness, don't you? Caulifla smirks. Goku laughs. They go to Master Roshi and they say, "So, let's get to training, huh?" They start training for around 1 year, and then Goku says, "I have to go with Korin." Caulifla says, "But what about me?" "Right now, my power level is 400. My power level is 500. Bardock would have power level 1,500. Goku 500, and Caulifla 450. Goku has to go because Korin told him to come. Goku goes, trains with Korin, then goes and drinks the normal water and gets a kind of big boost, putting his power level at 550. Then he goes to Kami and trains with Kami for about 2 years. Now Goku didn't approach the first tournaments, but now Goku and Caulifla are teenagers. So yeah, they'll be in their teen life. So yeah, Goku and Caulifla would fight over food, and they had a liking towards each other. They were dating now. Goku's power level right now is around 2,500, while Bardock's power level is 2,500 as well. So they were tied, and while Caulifla has a power level 2,400, she's kind of behind. Goku and Caulifla fight in the semifinals, while Bardock fights Piccolo in the semifinals as well. Bardock beats Piccolo with these, and then Goku beats Caulifla, and it was a good fight. Then father like son, they fight, and I would say that Bardock would be a good opponent for Goku, but it wouldn't be that good since Goku is literally OP. So that they would have a clash, and yeah, I'm gonna say Goku would win by a tiny bit. The father and son hug it out and say it was a good match, but Goku won. The tournament winner is Goku, Viking Cannon, and years pass. Goku and Caulifla get married, and So I guess that is that. Now Goku and Caulifla would go and train in High Time Chamber. They get married, and Bardock's there. He looks up in the air and he swears to God sees Gine and Fasha looking down on them, and he smirks. Goku and Caulifla train for 5 years past while training and having a son. Goku would name him Gohan. Caulifla wanted to name him Gohan as well. He is basically the same Gohan because they're both Saiyans. This would be a normal hybrid. This would not be a hybrid. He would be a normal Saiyan, Gohan. They trained with Gohan when he wanted because he was 4 years old. Caulifla didn't care about Gohan studying because, they didn't need food, but they could, they were powerful. I'm not saying they could rob banks or stuff, but if Caulifla really wanted, she could rob a bank and get $10 billion and leave. I think she would go and rob a bank for $10 million, but she would be on the skies. And she would just take it and leave. So nobody knew it's Caulifla. That continued. That's it for that. Goku and Caulifla continue their relationship. And after they get married, they train. When Raditz arrives, Bardock's power level 5,000. Goku's power level 8,000. Caulifla's power level 6,000. Raditz shows up. He sees his father and brother and Goku's wife. He decides to not take the kid. It's Saiyan, and he decides to join them. They train for 1 year straight in the Hot Time Chamber. It would be Goku and Bardock, or it would be Goku and Caulifla first, then Raditz and Bardock. And then Goku would go with Bardock and Raditz with Caulifla. So just do that each month. Caulifla would see Bardock kind of like her real father. Like a father she never had. Because her father was barely even there for her. So yeah, Goku and by the end of the year, the power levels would be insane. Goku power level 30,000. Bardock's power level 25,000. Rad's power level 20,000. Caulifla's power level 27,000. Now Goku and Caulifla still had their tails, so I guess they could go Zaru, but Goku finds out a new transformation that is Ikari. Goku got it first, so I guess, he would be the victor, but still. He goes Ikari, and everybody looks at him in shock. He actually did it. Then Caulifla, everybody has Ikari from the scenes, including Gohan. I guess he would train with them, he would train on the lookout, and he would get Ikari as well. But, after that, the training continues. Vegeta and Nappa arrive. They see Bardock, and Goku says, "Join us. We can defeat Frieza all together while training." Vegeta thinks about it and says, "Okay, fine." Goku says, "Right now we can defeat you easily. If I go into Ikari, or the human definition of Zaru, I can destroy you guys." So, They knew to not mess with Goku. So they get ready. They train for a year again in the Hot Time Chamber. They would go two times a month. This time 2 times a month they would go, and sometimes they would even go 3 times a month. By the end of the training, power scale, Goku's power level 100,000. Caulifla's power level 95,000. Bardock 90,000. Raditz 80,000. Vegeta 85. Vegeta 82,000. Nappa around 80,000. Well, Nappa would have power level of 74,000. That's basically Nappa. They would get a gravity chamber ship, and Gohan's power level would be around 30,000. They would get a gravity chamber, and Vegeta and Bulma would get together. They get ready to go. They get on the ships. Goku and the Saiyans get on one ship, the training ship, and Bulma and Krillin. Yes, they knew Krillin. I didn't mention it. Bulma, Krillin, and Piccolo. He was a nice person now. Piccolo was stronger and nicer. They would go on one ship, and the others would go in the gravity chamber ship. They go and they fly off. They get to Namek. Power scale again. Goku's power level 200,000. Caulifla 190,000. Vegeta, Bardock 190,000. Vegeta 180,000. Raditz 185,000. Nappa 175,000. And all of them had Icarbi. Just to tell you guys. So they were really deep in, and they get their potential unbox. Power level insane. Because this is a times 13. Remember that. But we're going to just scale it times 10. Goku's power level 2 million. Caulifla's power level 1.8 million. Bardock's power level 1.8 million. Rad's power level 1.7 million, something like that. 1.7.5 million. Vegeta's power level 1.7 million. Nap's power level 1.7.5 million. Or Raditz 1.8.5 million. Vegeta 1.8, and Nappa 1.7.5 million. Which is insane power. And they didn't get Zenkai's yet, just in case. Reminder. They go, Goku, everybody would gang up on Goku, damaging him, and then Goku would go to face off Frieza while the others would kill the universe. Goku gets injured by Frieza's third form, and he would be smacked away. Bardock catches him, and he puts him in the healing chamber. They all go to fight, including Bardock, after putting Goku there. Goku has a comeback, and when he comes back, he sees Caulifla on the ground. Goku snaps. Goku's power level after the Zenkai was 10 million. And then he screams, putting all his power into this. It's a 50 times boost, my G. This means Goku's power level is 500 million. He easily beats Frieza and wins. Now, part 2 will come up tomorrow or tonight. But anyways, love you guys. Bye-bye.